It's something else, not Maya. It's not Maya. It's not. It's about environment. Is it? It okay? Can I? Yeah. There's a growing presentation of cases, growing number of presentation of cases against the reauthorization of glyphosate. Is this the herbicide, most used herbicide in the world, that the Commission is going to submit to the committee next week on Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, I think, the regulation committee. Yesterday in the Parliament there were some impressive studies, in particular one from King's College London, which said very clearly that first of all, something that EFSA recognizes, what has been risk evaluated by EFSA, and on the basis of which the Commission is giving the reauthorization or asking the reauthorization of glyphosate, is not the product that we actually have in our countryside, in the agriculture, and in our food. It is only the active principle, not the commercial formulation that is used in different member states. Now, EFSA says very clearly that they have limited themselves to the active principle. The co-formulation products that are in this pesticide are probably the most dangerous ones for health. So why is the Commission demanding to reauthorize a pesticide which the scientists from IARC have clearly said is carcinogenic, which doesn't correspond to the formulation that we actually have in the agriculture and in food, and as the professor from King's College said yesterday, it looks like you are authorizing people to smoke just on the basis of nicotine, but there are many other things in smoke that are bad for health. So why doesn't the Commission review this idea of authorizing glyphosate only on the basis of the active principle evaluation?
Okay, Lorenzo, you put various ingredients in the pot there, and you kept saying the Commission, the Commission, the Commission. I don't know what the Commission is. This is a political commission, and the political commission takes decisions when the moment comes on the basis of science-based evidence and on the basis of what will happen in the comitology procedures and what the member states are decided to do or not. I mean, frankly, the Commission cannot be, as we saw on another case that is more with four wheels related, the Commission cannot be portrayed as the only master of the comitology procedure. Let me refresh your memory that comitology procedure is not about the Commission. It's about the member states. Okay? So these are member states experts, and these are member states who decide, and the Commission is there to assist with our technical expertise. So I take a bit issue with your repeated use of the Commission, the Commission, the Commission. So the Commission will have to wait and see what these committees of experts of our member states will discuss. As you rightly say, there is evidence there which is not always convergent. It's not the first time that happens, but frankly, to put the Commission ahead of the comitology so that some people sort of craft a detail or a deadline, I think it will not be fair to the Commission. The Commission is the College of Commissioners, and the College of Commissioners will decide once the member states in comitology decide and tell us what they want to do. Follow up.
Well, I don't know which jurist would accept what you are saying. The comitology is chaired by the Commission and acts on the basis of Commission proposals. You cannot say that the Commission is there just to assist as technical expert. The Commission is the risk management in the EU system. The Commission, as risk management, proposes some decisions that then are also put to vote by member states. But It's the Commission that has the responsibility to propose the decisions as risk manager. And I'm asking the Commission as risk manager, why is the Commission proposing to reauthorize glyphosate in the EU with all the incredible evidence that there is against glyphosate for human health and for the environment? Why is the Commission doing this? Not why is the Commission waiting for Member States to vote. You are asking the Member States to vote on your proposal, and you are the risk manager, and you are responsible for what you are proposing. So don't twist this around, because it is not the Member States that decide on their own initiative. They decide on what you suggest them to decide.
Okay, we can have a master class on comitology. You say the Commission, but the comitology, as some of us have learned after many years of study in the College of Europe, elsewhere, than the experience in this House, has different stages. And the Commission, as a risk manager, has an obligation which is different at different stages. So you prejudge now and you say the Commission proposed. I can fine-tune what you're saying that there is a technical view of what is on the table on the basis of available evidence that will be put to comitology, and the College of Commissioners, after the comitology, will take a decision. I think it was very clear what I tried to say. I take a certain issue with the fact that comitology is used repeatedly by, I'm not saying you are an expert, but comitology is used as an alibi to put on the Commission all the evils of this world. So let's situate ourselves in the procedure, and then we take it when the moment comes. Yes, please.
Hi, I've got a question on Poland.